This is Radio 2
on BBC Sounds
and on your smart speaker.
Play BBC Radio 2.
BBC News at 10 o'clock. This is Nikki Cardwell. Stuart Broad, one of the most successful bowlers in the history of Test cricket, has announced his retirement. He says he'll bow out at the end of the Ashes series against Australia. The 37-year-old made his debut for England in 2007, taking 602 wickets in 167 tests. He says it's been a wonderful ride and a huge privilege. The former Australia bowler Glenn McGrath gave his reaction.
It's a big decision, but you come to a time when you know. He loves the big moments. He loves the pressure situations. That's a true sign of a champion, I think. And going out on your own terms is very special.
Environmental groups have written to the Prime Minister warning that they will not stand by if the government waters down its commitments on tackling climate change. The PCA, RSPB and National Trust are amongst the organisations. Ministers are facing calls to reconsider green pledges after the Conservatives narrowly won a by-election in the constituency of Uxbridge and South Ruislip. More from our political correspondent Damien Grammaticus.
The issue at the heart of that campaign was this plan by the Labour Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, to expand the charging zone for old polluting vehicles to the edge of London, which would have just taken in that constituency. In the wake of that, calls from the right wing of the Conservative Party and Rishi Sunak to water down climate policies as a potential vote winner.
The government says its number one concern is protecting consumers from rising costs, but insists that it is pressing ahead with its net zero plans. Rishi Sunak has tonight ordered a review of council schemes that limit the amount of traffic in towns and city centres. In low-traffic neighbourhoods, bollards, planters and number plate recognition cameras are often used to prevent drivers from using quiet residential streets as through roads. In an interview with the Sunday Telegraph, the Prime Minister says he's on the side of motorists. New figures released by the Indian government show the estimated wild tiger population in India is growing by more than 6% per year. India is believed to have had around 40,000 wild tigers in 1947. That fell to an all-time low of just over 1,400 in 2006. The latest count estimates there are now more than 3,680 in the country. Dechen Dorji is from the World Wildlife Fund.
I think one of the biggest threats to tiger is, of course, poaching and illegal wildlife trade and habitat fragmentation. So I think this is where we're able to address this at scale, very effective because of increased monitoring and increased patrolling and increased collaboration with local communities and also increased access to finance as well.
And tonight's weather. Heavy showers across northern England, Northern Ireland and southern Scotland. There'll be a bit of light rain in the southwest. It'll be mainly dry and clear everywhere else. BBC News, it's 3 minutes past 10.
BBC Sounds of the 90s.